All right, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Wave Theory. I am the Wavy One. Now, today we got a pretty interesting article, and this is coming from Las Vegas Review Journal. I mean, there's a bunch of different articles about this, but this seemed to be, from what I read, this is the best article with the most accurate information, and it's closest to the source. So that's why I'm going to read this one. I will have all the articles links down in the description below if you want to do some further research on your own. But apparently Usher went to a strip club to do some celebration. In order to celebrate, he took him and his homies down to the strip club, Sapphire Gentlemen's Club, and he was throwing the money. You got the girls, they on stage, they dancing, and he, you know, what's a player gonna do? Big bank. So they went to the strip club and he was throwing around these Ush bucks with his face on them, which some might say, counterfeit currency. I'm not the one who can really say that, but you know what? Let's go find out what the authorities say. Let's get an expert opinion on this whole counterfeiting thing. You know what I almost forgot to do? I forgot to crack my beverage, because this one's gonna get real. Alright, there we go. So if y'all want to know what I'm drinking, it's Dale's Pale Ale. So there's a bunch of different legal dictionaries and stuff that I could go to, but you know what? I'm just gonna come right over here to Wikipedia because it's easier. So the definition of forgery. Forgery is a white-collar crime that generally refers to the false making or material alteration of a legal instrument with the specific intent to defraud anyone. Tampering with a certain legal instrument may be forbidden by law in some jurisdictions, but such an offense is not related to forgery unless the tampered legal instrument was actually used in the course of the crime to defraud another person or entity. So I think it's safe to say this could be seen as fraud, but from all the articles that I read, the strip club is not pressing charges. They're not upset in any way. And I assume that's just because Usher probably goes there all the time and spends thousands of dollars while he's there. And probably he's not the only one. Probably a bunch of famous dudes go there and spend a ton of money. And yeah, if they come down on him, that might look bad to other people. And they might say, well, you know what? We're not going to come here anymore. And yeah, that was a business move, right? That was a strictly a business move. Don't think anything other than that. Continuing, boom, we've got Cornell School of Law, because I know my law and I take this very seriously. If you don't know your rights, do you even have any? But yeah, 18 U.S. Code Chapter 25, counterfeiting and forgery. See, let's go right down here to 473, dealing in counterfeit obligations or securities. So 18 U.S. Code 473, dealing in counterfeit obligations or securities. Let's come right here and read this. Whoever buys, sells, exchanges, transfers, receives, or delivers any false, forged, counterfeited, or altered obligation or security of the United States with the intent that the same be passed, published, or used as true and genuine shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years, or both. So technically, Usher could get fined and or prisoned for up to 20 years. But I definitely don't think that's going to happen. So let's stop hypothesizing and get into this article. So the article starts off, the owner of Sapphire Gentlemen's Club had seen it all in Las Vegas, almost. Then Usher arrived this weekend, dropped some fake money and made it rain, publicity-wise. I thought it was a joke when I first heard about it. Sapphire owner Peter Feinstein, anyway, said in a phone chat Monday, I guess part of his entourage came in with a briefcase full of these Ush bucks and they were passing them around. Now I'm getting all these calls from all these different news outlets interested in what happened. Yeah, of course you're going to be getting all these calls from these different news outlets. Usher has been famous for a long time, and this nigga got money. I mean, I know 2020 was a bad year, but you should have money. You made a whole shitload of money off these women, okay? Wanting to let it burn, and Love in the Club, and Lovers and Friends, and all the other hits that he's had over the years. So you've made a lot of money. And if you didn't invest that wisely, then that's your fault, pimp. And that's gonna be your ass. You out here throwing around this fake tender. It's not even legal, okay? It's pretty much a fiat currency. That's disgraceful. How dare you? In America, in the great US of A, you would dare use a fiat currency like the USD isn't already fake and not backed by anything? Okay, I'm getting too deep. Let me keep going. Yep, as we now know, Usher, whose birth name is Usher Raymond the Fourth. I don't know why they felt like adding that to the article, but they did. Well, whatever. And his mates were in the club Friday night. You can tell this dude's not from America. Which Feinstein confirms as Page 6 first reported. The recording star and his crew flung some novelty Ushbucks around the venue, apparently to hype his upcoming residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. The owner says Usher will amend the chaos that ensued. Feinstein, I really don't know how to say that. But anyway, I'm gonna get over it. Like, don't worry about me. Said the superstar is promising to return to the club to make things right ahead of his opening at his residency, which is July 16th. Sounds like a preliminary plan for a post-show party. But Usher's appearance at Sapphire, the towering club on Sammy Davis Jr. Drive, connected to El Dorado Cantina Mexican restaurant, I don't know why that was so difficult for me to say, touched off a social media backlash. Usher was effectively called out on those platforms for invoking artificial cash that was snapped up by the club's dancers. The user Yaya at Birds of Prey fired on the star performer. Usher throwing fake money at a strip club to hard-working women? I mean, I don't want to be the one to say that you shaking your ass, in my opinion, isn't the hardest of work, but I cannot say that it isn't hard work, because I'm sure as hell not going to be on stage shaking my ass to, you know, a bunch of fucking strange ass dudes. So, hey, yo, someone's got to do the work. So, yo, I appreciate you, right? You know how during 2020 they said all the, you know, the nurses and the doctors and people who were working in the medical field were heroes? Well, these girls are truly heroes, because some creepy, awkward, you know, weird dudes walk up in the strip club, and yeah, it is what it is. But this Yaya chick, right? So I went to the Instagram, and apparently she's got a ton of pictures of this actor who is Journey Smollett. So for those of y'all who remember Roll Bounce, or what was the one? I can't think of it right now, but she's been in a number of things over the years, and me personally, I always thought she was pretty attractive. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. Hold on, let me. Oh, with short. Oh, okay. So there's one with the curls. There's one with the. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that's a bad one in my book. I don't know about you and your rating scale. That's a bad one in my book. I always thought she was an attractive girl. And apparently, doing some research, actually, I saw that last name. I was like, hold on, Smollett? Where have I heard that before? Relatives, Jussie Smollett. Hold on. The guy who got caught staging a fake racist and homosexual hate crime, literally trying to rip this country in two faster than it already is being, you know, polarized and pushed to this side and this side. Yeah, that guy, right? Piece of shit that he is. But yeah, she's related to him. A simple internet search, the things you can find out, it's crazy, right? This thing is too powerful. I hope you ain't got nothing out there that you don't want nobody to know, because if it's there, they can find it. This is not necessarily a new practice. Usher has left behind Ushbucks at such Vegas venues as Esther's Kitchen in the Arts District. These bills evidently come in different denominations. If you have one, keep it. So apparently, this nigga is not a first-time offender. This nigga has dropped off these fake bills multiple places before in the past. I don't know, right? To me personally, I don't know. I think you got to be a certain kind of full of yourself in order to create fake money with your face for it, and it not be for like a music video or some kind of groundbreaking art installation, you know, art piece or something like that. I don't know, but you know, hey, you ain't rich enough and you ain't famous enough to understand it. So I'm gonna just keep moving, cause I ain't never made a mill. I ain't never made a mill in my life. I ain't never been like, you know, singing to her, you know, let it burn. I ain't never dated no famous baddies. I ain't, you know, so let me just, I didn't discover Justin Bieber on YouTube. So let me just stay in my place. Let me just read this article. I'm gonna just keep going. I don't understand it. You probably don't understand it because you broke as me. So it's all good. Hold on. Lost in the fray is Usher was also, typo. Like what? Who was that? Hillary Clinton? Usher has posted a photo on Twitter this month showing a briefcase decorated in the fake bills. He's also shown wearing a hat adorned with fake, or with dollar bills. I mean, they is fake though, but which was posted Sunday, possibly from Sapphire. Hard to tell the locale. So yeah, we zoom in on that. You can see, I don't know what kind of shoe that is. It probably costs more than I make. So that's why I don't know about it. Broke boys don't know about all these designer labels, and that's cool. But yeah, this boy got a suitcase. He got a suitcase full of fake money. Like what? Like I said, that's out of my tax bracket. You know, that's out of my tax bracket. Let me not even worry about that. He brought $100 domination Ush bucks to Sapphire. Some of the dancers who are independent contractors were fooled. The business has already been struggling during pandemic reopening, in large part because topless clubs cannot go topless until further notice. Dancers are in bikini tops, usually. Like, hold on, wait a minute. So I'm going to a strip club where I'm expecting women to strip and show me their unmentionables, show me them goodies, right? Sierra said it's in a cookie jar, cause it stayed in a jar. No. Not at the strip club. You're gonna take that up out the jar. These chicks can't, what? Because of COVID, these chicks gotta be in bikinis and shit like that? Hold on. I already don't like teases, okay? I mean, strip club. I don't like that kind of tease. But anyway, hold on. I'm going to a strip club to see some ass, titties, and pussy. Just, you know, just watch it do this, right? Got that freaking musk when she's sliding up and down that pole and gyrating around, and then that sweat really seeps deep into the yoni, and it's just flapping at me. It's just, and I just, right? Okay, I came for that, and you telling me these chicks is in bikinis? They not even getting bucket ass naked? What's the point? It's like the reason that dudes go to a strip club, you have literally stripped it away because of COVID. Ain't that a bitch? But anyway, if you got some, that deserves a sip. A visit from such a wealthy superstar is a boost to these performers. Dog got on the hat, looked like it's laminated. Oh no, that's real money though. I mean, they're ones. They're all one. He could have put the hundreds in there. He got enough money. I think. I don't know. I don't be pocket watching like that. But he got enough money. He could have put the hundreds in there if he was really balling. I guess he say, yo, if my security ain't doing their job and somebody comes snatch that thing off my head, because I'm an R&B singer. I'm soft. I'm an R&B singer. I'm not like the old R&B singers. Them niggas was really selling drugs and shit, right? Them niggas was in the hood. Like, I don't think he was in the hood. So anyway, they're like, yo, if somebody come and snatch that thing off my head, it's $1 bills, so we don't even gotta worry about that. Feinstein says the R&B star and his team spent a lot of real USDs on very expensive liquor bottles. We'll have him back in the club, and we would love to host him again. Feinstein said he was a gentleman and spent a lot of money in here. It was just an unusual party experience. So for those of y'all who've caught on by now, if you haven't caught on, check the description or check the comment section, because I'm not gonna say it. But if you've caught on to Klein, right? If you caught on to that, this guy is a businessman. So everything that they've been saying negatively about Usher, he is like, no, that's not the case. He was a gentleman. He was in here spending a lot of money because he wants Usher to come back. If the dude who owns the club starts to throw him under the bus like everybody else, he's probably gonna be like, yo, I'm probably not gonna come here no more. And then your kids ain't eating. Okay, so if you want your kids to eat, you gonna shut up and you gonna YouTube? What? No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't speak. No. I know that you are a part of a company. You're owned by a company who is now in the medical field. So no, I would never say anything against the 2020 flu that would possibly get my video taken down and get my channel removed. I would never do that. I would never do that, YouTube. Not me. Not I. Oh no. I play by the rules here. I play by the rules here. But yeah, anyway. That was strictly a business move. That was PR. He like, yo, this motherfucker done bought my kids braces. The car I got my wife last year, he bought that. He paid for that. So I'm not messing this up. Anything negative y'all gotta say against Usher, I'm striking that down immediately. So yeah, that was the whole article. Actually shorter than I remember. But the chick who originally outed Usher is this chick, B Love, who is actually, hold on, pretty damn attractive, if you ask me. It is like some pictures I look at her and I'm like, yo, she's black, and in other ones I don't really know, cause she's like really light skinned, like for real. But I don't know. She looked good to me. Like that's a bad one. Yeah, boy. Yes, sir. So if y'all want to see more of that, you can go to her Instagram account. But yeah, this was the original post, right? So she's got the fake dollars right there, dollar bill, y'all. And the money does not have a trade-in value whatsoever. LMAO. Don't y'all think he should be blasted on social media for this shit? And yeah, he definitely got blasted. He's still getting blasted. So that's pretty much it. I mean, my honest opinions on this. Yeah, as much money as this dude got, I don't know. There's a part of me that says I don't think he was intentionally trying to like scam these chicks, but at the same time, you're throwing it on stage, you know, you passing that shit around like it's real money, and these chicks, they dancing for dollars. They not dancing for your affection and your love and all that. They're like, yo, they got their daddy issues. That's why they on stage, right? From you, you know what they need from you? They need that bankroll, and you got it. Usher definitely got it. So I'm gonna need that cash up off you, okay? If you like the way I'm doing, what I'm doing up here on this stage, right? I'm gonna need that money up off you, pimp. Now, come on, keep it coming. So him throwing in the Ush bucks with the real money is kind of like, you had to have thought, you know, someone in your camp should have been like, yo, that might not be a good move to throw that in with the rest of the money. But hey, it is what it is. It's funny because actually a famous rapper from the DMV area actually got arrested for this same thing back in 2016. Not necessarily the same thing, but apparently he was using fake bills at a casino and they locked him up for that. Funny enough, he got let out of jail, I assume on bail, and then a couple of weeks later he got arrested again for a bunch of other charges like distribution, driving without, you know, a license, DWI. And if you look at this picture right here, he definitely looked fried. He high as shit. So ain't no getting around that. This brother here is fried. So yeah, I mean, he went to jail for that. He's still sitting in there, okay? Him getting out and then doing more hooligan shit probably didn't help him, but you know, it is what it is. Boys in the streets gonna stay in these streets, you dig? I just wanna do hood rat shit with my friends. So yeah, in closing, me personally, I'm not a fan of strip clubs, but as famous as he is and as much as he goes to strip clubs, I don't know. I feel like he should have known that was not a smart move, but it doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen to him. Yeah, a bunch of people are clowning him and a ton of memes have come out about this, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's Usher, right? He's a part of a special group of people who, you know, he's probably going to be all right. And if anything, hopefully he got enough real money in case he needs a lawyer. You dig? So other than that, leave your comments, thoughts, feelings, emotions down in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, if you'd like to support this channel, go in the description down below. Check those links out. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.